Run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted. Want it back. Got a problem, never run from that. Have fun with that. Get the W, then double back.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the fastest rising cities in the U.S., the capital city of Austin, Texas. Coming up, it's a rematch of last year's hard-fought AFC divisional round matchup, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Bengals of Austin. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here we go. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. And his first pass is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here we go. Here's 2nd and 10. On the option left, it's Burrow. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
11.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Joe Burrow, 42 yards. And the Bengals need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Bills.
Good shit.
Boy, CD, what a way to score. You want to talk about a roller coaster of emotions. They got the big play, then they cough it up. It seems to be disastrous, but his teammate is there to scoop it and score it.
Not much else I can add to that, partner. I'll just say one thing. We just saw momentum swing several times on one play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And Mixon going to have a Bengals first down as he's got it up to the 28-yard line. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. So after the INT, it's Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get out of roll early. Chip away their timing.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Allen going to change the look here. Now Allen to throw on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, 74 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On second down, here's Allen. His throw incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines, and it's 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. You talk about this Bengals defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see. Touchdown!
Killing this boy.
Stephon Diggs Diggs with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bills have moved out in front. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They're going option play on third down. And the pitch goes to Mixon. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. That defense just did not budge, and now your punter. Well, this is why you pay him.
It is. It's exactly why you pay him. But what he's got to be thinking about are a couple of things. Number one, don't step back. Could be a safety. Number two, cut down your time on your mechanics. If you're a two-step punter, it needs to be one step and get rid of the football.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers?
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On second down, Burrow.
Go!
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
11.
And Boyd in motion right.
11 coming.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. He'll air this one out for Boyd. This is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. This is caught inside the 15. A big play here for Buffalo, and even 50 yards. Now Allen going to change it up. Looking to throw. Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Allen now on 3rd and goal. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Here we go. 11. 11.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Burrow.
No way.
Everything falling apart now.
No way.
Another one intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Alert!
Throwing to start the drive. Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Middle.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they
Come
had
on,
the last
man,
time.
make that.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Brown on 2nd down. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to go. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On third down, Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
56.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen.
Man, this nigga double, bro. God damn.
Stephon Diggs on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield.
A loss of 2.
Burrow will throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the Bills are going to recover. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Bills have opened the lead up to 30. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
45. Bengals 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. On the return is Charlie Jones. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. On first down, Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now Allen throwing on second down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Hey, home. Half 85.
Throwing is Allen on third. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Sam Martin now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Jones on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team is.
There he goes, right side. Ja'Marr Chase, touchdown Bengals. Ja'Marr Chase, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Here's Allen to throw it. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Allen from the gun on third down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Option play, here's a give to Brown. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And they're going to speed things up here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
12, 11, 11, Thomas.
Now it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Now Burrow changing the look.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now they'll change things up.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, option right. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
T. Higgins.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. And the Bills are going to recover.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
No, that's me. That's me.
Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 75.
And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Catch is made here by Earl Smith Jr. And way up past the 33 before he's taken down. And now they're in the hurry up. 1st down. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Third down, here's Brown. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they get it rather easily there. A gain of 9 on 4th and 3. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. Now Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. 87 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's just...
Oh, he got that. Come on, man.
Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Here we go. 11.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. On the move past the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
11, Thomas.
Here's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
11, MT, hey. 11.
Now it's Burrow. And this one too low. The
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now they run the option on 2nd down. Burrow giving it to Mixon on the option. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. And the option play works on the 2-point try. What'd you think of the call?
I like the call. What you're worried about, though, is if the defense blitzes the play. And if they do, what your answer is? The option. Why? If they blitz it, the quarterback has a chance to get rid of it to a trailing back. That one worked pretty well there.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Oh, come on, man. That nigga, what's the problem?
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot then.
Now a 2nd and 10. Allen. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Bills. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And got his man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A big play there for the Bengals. And even 40 yards.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. This one caught downfield by Higgins. Touchdown! T. Higgins, 42 yards. And the Bengals get a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. Now left side on the swing pass. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. And Allen Allen is actually going to throw it here. That's caught by Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now Allen. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. To throw is Allen. Finds Hines again for the completion. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Jones now on the return. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but and now off to the races down the right side. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow, 85 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Bills. A great effort there. With now 2 4th-quarter touchdowns. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow going to keep it running right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on.